Hello everybody and welcome back to another speed build. I am Simply Simmy if you are new here. In today's video, I think I came up with myself. I don't really know if it's been done before, and if it has been, it's someone else's idea, I guess, but I just thought of it, like, you know how people do like opposite twins and like opposite twin bedrooms? It's not like opposite twin townhouses, but it's like opposite townhouses more rather. So I thought about it and I was like, what if I did opposite townhouses? So it was like one is very bright and colorful and one is more like darker. So I did that. It was based off of this artwork I saw. Like, I follow this person on Instagram, and they do like calligraphy and stuff, but they also did doodles of like houses and stuff. And I saw these townhouses, and one was pink and one was blue, and I was like, that looks like they're opposites. And I also thought of like, I also had watched like an opposite twin create a sim, so I was like, those are kind of like opposites. So I thought, what if I did like opposite houses? So I tried that. One's bright pink and the other one, I also got Jungle Adventure in this, so it I used some Jungle Adventure stuff because I was really excited. But yes, one's bright pink and one's kind of like a gray blue, and it has sort of like reds on the outside. I am very happy with the way these came out. I think they are very cute. They are up on the gallery. I think they're called Opposite Houses or Opposite Townhouses, something like that. You can check out my gallery. My gallery name is down in the description, so if you want to check that out. The darker house, I feel like I didn't do a great job on making it dark. I had a hard time making it dark. It's more like, more old-fashioned sort of than dark, but I tried to make it dark. It's not like there's bright colors. Actually, the entryway is pretty bright, but I tried to make it dark, but there was just no good dark swatches of them, so I had a hard time. But I love the way the colorful house turned out, so I also like the way the good dark house came out, but I do like the colorful house. The colorful house has, like, in the end, it has like a little pond on the back, in the backyard. It's very cute, and, or at least I think so. I'm just a little bit biased, but I really am happy with the way this came out, and I'm kind of happy that I came up with the idea. I mean, like I said, maybe someone else came up with it. I don't really know. For all I know, that I came up with it, or I thought of it on my own, so yes. So this video is, like, it's not long, but it took me a while to do, because I sped it up really fast. It's a lot faster than I usually speed things up, but it took me a long time to do because it was two houses. It was furnishing two houses rather than one. They're fairly small, but they have quite a few bedrooms. Like, whenever I build like townhouses in The Sims, I'm always surprised with how many bedrooms I can fit into them, because they seem like they'd be like small starter beginner homes, but they're more like they can fit an entire family, so it surprises me. Yeah. The backyards, I did the fence. I filmed this in two parts. Sorry if you can hear that. My window is open, and I think somebody is riding a motorcycle or something, because that's what they sound like. But I filmed this in two parts, so I did most of the front yard and exterior and the first floor of the bright house in this part, and then in the second part, well, I mean, not like it, the video is in two parts, not like I'm uploading a second part, more like the video is split into two parts. So but anyways, and then in the second part, I did most of the rest of the furnishing and the backyards, but I added the fences and stuff, and I did the front yards, and I was really happy with this. I also love the little mailboxes in front and like the shrubbery. Yes, I feel like I did a better job on making the kitchen in the dark house darker, because it's like a gray and blue kind of tone, like, what is it called? Color scheme, that's the word I was looking for. Yes, it's kind of like that color scheme, so that's kind of the way that's the theme, but like in the living room, it's, I think, like a green kind of color, but it's more old-fashioned. I was about to make the bright house living room more old-fashioned looking, but then I was like, I guess I picture the dark house being more old-fashioned type of style, so I tried to go for that more theme. The bright house is definitely a lot more modern, and the dark house is more old-fashioned, so like in the living rooms especially. The upstairs of the dark house isn't super dark because in the dark house there's 3 bedrooms. There's one room with 2 toddler beds in it, and that's more of like a green theme, and it's kind of bright, but I didn't want to make a kid's room super dark. Then the master bedroom on both houses are the same like room, just like on the opposite house, so they're smaller than one of the kids' bedrooms, but they're like one of the only rooms that can fit a double bed, so that's why I made it the master bedroom. But both of them they're both in the same spot, and in the darker house it's like a blue theme, darker. It's definitely darker. And in the older kids' bedroom, it's a little bit darker for a kid's room. So I also love this new tile that came with Jungle Adventure. That was just me seeing the swatches because I just got it. I use that tile. Oh my gosh, I love the kitchen and the bright house. It's like a blue and orangey theme. It's very bright. I also love that one with the yellow on it. I like the blue one and the yellow one. I also like the other ones, but those are some of my favorites. I tried to use the Jungle Adventure counters, but I didn't like too many of the swatches, and the swatches that I did like, which is the one it comes with already, was kind of, it was not like super bright, and I wanted something brighter. I struggled with what counters to use. The counters don't actually match the cabinets because I use the Jungle Adventure cabinets. I use them in like the blue swatch because I wanted it to be like fun and blue. And I kind of forgot what I used for the cabinets down below. I think I stuck with those. I just changed the color of them. Yeah, changed them to white. And I was very happy with I just like had no clue what to say, but I was very happy with the way the kitchen came out. It was definitely more out there. I struggled with matching the colors so they don't super match, but they sort of match. It's like I said, it's a little bit more modern, so it's very colorful and modern, and I really love making colorful houses. So the dark house wasn't actually that dark. It was more like the way I kind of usually build. And when I say kind of usually build, I mean like old-fashioned more of, but like I love doing colorful houses because it's so out there rather than my go-to kind of, because I usually do like a green old-fashioned living room, or like I do basically all the same things. So when I do colorful stuff like this, it's very fun to be able to do fun different things and use objects I don't usually use and do things I don't usually do. Like I don't usually use mismatch cabinets, but I did this time and I liked it. So I like doing stuff like that, and I want to do more stuff like that, but I was really proud of this because I have a hard time coming up with like my own ideas. It's hard to come up with your own ideas because especially when you have like all the other people's ideas stuck in your head, it's hard to think, like clear your mind and think of your own ideas for speed builds, or at least for speed builds for me. That's what I'm more talking about. So I was trying to think of speed build ideas that would be like more more to me, like what is it, more like my idea, more fitted to me, my like personality, I wouldn't say, but more fitted to me because I came up with it. So I thought of this, and it's not like some big thing, not like some big different new fun idea. It's more like a little simple I wouldn't call it a challenge, but like idea. It's a very small, simple idea, but I'm happy and content with it because for all I know, at least I came up with it. I don't know if somebody else has done it, but the living room was like a pink and blue theme. I really like the living room. I really like this house. I wasn't sure I liked it so much when I was building it, but now looking back on it, I'm like, I actually really like it. So that's probably a good thing that I like it. But yes, the bathrooms are very similar. I used the Jungle Adventure tile in the other one, but actually they're not similar. Well, they're similar but different because usually I make bathrooms the exact same. But in this house, I kind of the opposite. They have their own kind of aesthetic or style or theme, or what do you call it, vibe? I don't know what I don't know what it's called, but yes, they have their own type of style. So it's the bathroom of the other house is definitely darker. I like the entranceway because I use that bookshelf, which I don't usually use, but I do like at the same time. Like, I don't find myself using it a lot, but I like it. So, I don't know. I use that. There's also an art easel there. I don't know. Maybe someone lives there and paints. There's quite a few people living in these houses. Like, the colorful house, I think, has, they both fit the same amount of people. But the colorful house has 2 newborn bassinets and like twin newborn. So the way I mean, like, you could do whatever you want with the rooms, but the way I pictured it is, in the colorful house there's a double girl bedroom for newborns, and there's a older kid. I say older kid because it's more like a child, but it could be maybe like a teen. I don't think so. Definitely not in the colorful house. It's more of a kid's bedroom. But in the kid's bedroom, it's like there's a kid's bedroom that's more suited towards a boy. I mean, like I said, you could do whatever you want. Like, you could put like a girl in that bedroom, or like a boy in the newborn bedroom. You could do whatever you want. You could change them, but that's the way I imagined it in my head. And then the other one, I imagined the bigger bedroom being 2 boys' bedrooms. So like a boy's bedroom, like 2 toddler boys. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like weirdly worded when I say 2 boys' bedrooms, but 2 toddler boys' bedrooms, and then sorry, I keep hearing noises. My window is wide open, and I keep hearing noises out my window, and it's freaking me out. I should probably close that. I'll be right. I closed my window. Okay, now I feel much safer. It was like wide open, and I was freaked out because I was hearing noises. But back to what I was saying. Yes, the darker house has 2 bedroom for like 2 toddler boys, and the bedroom for the older kid is, I guess it's definitely more like gender neutral, but it's like, so it's like more like but I imagined like, a child girl, so it's basically like flip-flopped, kind of opposites. So that's just the way I imagined it in my head. You can do whatever you want, like I said. I really was happy with that bathroom, which is weird because it's kind of like what I usually do, but also kind of not. I don't know, I feel happy and content when I like branch out and stuff. So yeah, when I say these stuff like, oh, I was happy with this, even though it's a little simple thing, it's because I've branched out. I've not just stuck to what I usually do, yes. It is like 8:30 right now, and that's not really that late, but I have to go to school tomorrow because it's a Wednesday. And this goes up tomorrow, and I have to finish editing this because I didn't forget. I knew I had to edit it tonight, but this week, I'm like, on Tuesday I didn't get Sims 4 up in time. I think it went up in like a little under an hour late, but I had a hard time. I have a lot of work right now in school. Like, I have a lot of projects and homework, and it's like been a lot of work going to school, so it's nice to come home and be able to relax and not have to do work. And I'm not saying YouTube is work, because I love doing YouTube, but it sometimes can become work when I don't feel like doing it. And so it's been a little bit hard to be doing YouTube right now, so because I've been so busy and stuff, so that's why I haven't really been too good with the uploading. And I'm sorry if this doesn't make it up on time tomorrow, because I don't know if I'll be able to get it up on time tomorrow, but I'll try. Do those couches not match? Oh my gosh, I'm not sure they do. Okay. I am disappointed in myself. How did I not notice that when I was building? Because I noticed that immediately, and it was like a 5-second clip. I'll have to check that. If so, I'll re-upload it to the gallery and like change it. Actually, I kind of won't. You'll have to change on your... Sorry, Actually, no, I will. Never mind. I changed my mind. I will. See, this is the 2, what I imagine being the 2, probably twin girl nursery. I didn't want to say twins, because I was like, why would they be twins? But then I was like, if they're the same age and they're living in this... They're most likely twins. So, the twin girl, like, nursery type thing, it was blue and pink, so I guess it could be, like, girl-boy, or... I don't know. You can do whatever you want with it, like I said, but yes, I'm happy with the way this nursery came out, but I'm definitely much happier with the other toddler bedroom than this bedroom is. So it's very cute though. It's got a little doggo and cat and toys and all the stuff normal nurseries have. Yep. It's a very simple nursery, but I think it's cute at the very least. So, excuse me. I just, like, hiccuped and burped at the same time. I'm sorry. The bedrooms are kind of, like, the same, just on the other... Well, they're different, but, like, age... I don't really know. I don't know. They're kind of, like, similar. They're very similar. There. Yes, they're very similar. For people that live in two different houses, they're very similar. But I don't know. You could use this. I keep saying I don't know. That's a problem. But you could use this for like really anything. I'm not really anything. That's not where I was going with that sentence. You could use this with a lot of houses because you could use this on I don't know what okay, I am like thinking of different stuff while I'm talking, and that's not good. I am sorry. Okay, I'm going to restart and talk, like actually think about what I'm saying. So see, I already failed. Okay, this house, like two families, like if you have like two households, like sometimes to me it's fun to like have two households in one household, or two families in one household, because two households in one household doesn't really make sense, but two families in one household, and this would be a good house. Although it's kind of expensive, you could always cheat, because I mean, if you're not up for cheating, but if you're having two families in one household, the house is going to be expensive anyways, so but this bedroom I was happy with because it's kind of simple, but I don't know why I was happy with it. It's one of those things that, again, I didn't really know why, but I was happy with it. But yes, it's very simple, but like, I don't know, I like the way it was simple because I like having things simple. This is the toddler room. I really like the way the toddler room came out because, once again, it was different. Wow, I keep like repeating myself. But yes, it was different because I don't usually do green. I usually stick to my same color schemes with the bright colors and all that stuff for kids' rooms. But this one I did something a little bit different, and I thought it was cute. I also like sizing down the blurfies now, which I never did before because I thought they looked in like normal size. But now, like, I can't help but think of them as big because I keep sizing them down. And I was like, they're small for toddlers. But now I'm like, they're small for like, I made them small for the child, because like seeing them big, see, that seemed big to me, so I was like, I need to size it down, so I did. But yes, it's become a problem. But this bedroom, I was like, because I realized that I was kind of like swerving off the whole dark theme, so I was like, I should start doing dark again. So I tried making it dark, and I kind of struggled with the color scheme. It's a lot quicker because it's sped up like 10 times, but I tried to do a little bit darker scheme. It was more like a blue and yellow theme, but it's darker. I'd say darker. Not necessarily dark, but it's darker. But yes, I am very happy with the way this house came out. These houses, I should say, not this house, but I'm happy with the way these houses came out. Comment down below which house you would want to live in. I know which one I would want to live in. I would want to live in the bright house, although I do like the dark house. It's something about how bright and colorful the house is. I love colors and I love brightness, and like, I love sunny days. That kind of has nothing to do with it, but it's kind of the whole bright thing. So I love bright, colorful things. So, I mean, sometimes dark can like look nice and stuff, but I love bright stuff, so I'd probably live in the bright one. But comment which one you would want to live in, because I'd like to know your opinions, and it's nice to see different opinions. This is the pond. I also use the Jungle Adventure things, and I size them down and like put them in the pond to make it look like there's leaves. It's very subtle, but if you look close enough, you can notice that there's like shrubbery inside the pond. I was very proud of myself for that. That's such a little thing to be proud of, but it's nice. This is a little patio. I love how colorful. Once again, I love how colorful it is. Wow, I keep saying I love this, I love that, because I am really happy with this house. I also tried to fit one of those in because I really wanted to, but it just wouldn't fit because the backyard was already too crowded. It was a fairly big backyard, big. It's a fairly small backyard because it's like a townhouse. So I tried my hardest, but it didn't work out. Yeah, these what? Oh, I also sized up the ferns. I did that in the beginning, but I sized up the ferns to make them look like trees, because in the picture that the person drew, there were these giant like trees that looked like that, and I was like, what if I size them up? And I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cute. I mean, that's a matter of opinion, and I might be a little bit biased, but I think it's very cute. the dark house has a pool, and I think that is fun. I keep like saying, I think this, I think that, and I think this is so amazing. I honestly just can't stop talking about it because I didn't think I liked this house as much as I do. But like seeing it, like watching the video play back, I do like it a lot more than I thought I did. The backyard, I tried to like swerve more back onto the dark theme, but it was a backyard. I wanted to be oh, excuse me, I can't speak. That's not new though. I wanted it to be more like obviously fun, and like sometimes the outdoorsies is like colorful and stuff, but you know, it's the end of the video. These are the screenshots. I hope you all like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I post videos every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I still can't get used to that schedule. I've been doing it for a few weeks now. I will see you all on Monday with Generations. Bye, everybody.